Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Another episode. I was just thinking podcast. As always, James Wilson, John Farmer. If you're watching, hit subscribe. It's somewhere down there. Find it, hit it. Um, Man, I'll tell you what. This has been a crazy week so far, and it's still another day to it.
How has yours been crazy? Your week, that is.
Well, more crazy in the news. I've just been I'm going on vacation next week, so as you both are, join us next week from the beach. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, join us next week from Hilton Head Island.
But
It's not Florida. So I thought you meant like you had a crazy week, but it's been crazy in the news and shit.
Yeah. You saw the bridge shit.
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty random. Yeah. What was the death toll on there? Because all the links I've seen, I haven't seen one single death toll. I've seen like 2 bodies recovered.
I think it ended up being like 7.
7.
But there was one like this father of like 3 or something. But I mean they've been.
That's terrible.
I guess as they find it, that's immediately what they do is find out everything there is to know about them.
Yeah.
And do stories on them, but I guess it personalizes it, you know. But is that P Diddy running from the fucking O.J. Simpson?
Yeah, he's doing his he's doing something like a drug lord or something. He's fleeing to an island in the ocean on his private jet.
Yeah, I saw
the FBI raids his home.
I saw a meme. It was like he was they put him in a white Bronco. The O.J. Simpson was in, and they like posted his face.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was picturing too.
Now, what exactly all was it? I mean, I've heard different things.
All I know is FBI raided his homes in connection to sex trafficking. I don't know that much. I know there was another article I read where he was accused of like associating with sex traffickers, and he was bragging about having access to celebrities and other people like Prince Harry and shit. But this whole thing's been popping up now with like that kind of abuse in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And the same with the Dan Schneider guy that just came to light like right now this week with the documentary. Dan Schneider was a writer on Nickelodeon, head writer.
I heard he fucked a dude with a pickle.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
That's what somebody at work mentioned it today, and they was like, "Hey, man, yeah, this dude was like, wasn't just like,
what?
He wasn't your average sex offender. His knob was to 11. Yeah, he damn something with a pickle. That's all I heard. I was wondering. I mean, if it wasn't for like the success or anything, do you think anything has to do with that? I mean, what? For example, I mean, the P Diddy. I mean, what? Does somebody approach him with like? Do what? Babylon. In a little bit.
Dang, I'm gonna have some editing to do. Good thing I don't work tomorrow. I won't be up late tonight.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
No, but there seems to be the culture with rich people like sex and cocaine. They love those things, and the money, the power comes with it, so they want it more.
But was he like, you know what? I'm gonna sell bitches, or did somebody come to him and say, "Hey, man, you know what you should do? sell bitches.
I don't even know. I have no idea. Maybe he's a gay molester or something. He wasn't in all that episode back when, the guy, Dan Schneider, running the joint.
Yep.
It was, I saw the one reel, and it was this kid being drenched in like white stuff all over his face, and then they go get P. Diddy's advice because they were trying to wake him up or something, so they pour white shit all over his face.
It's like getting waterboarded with like mayonnaise or something.
Yeah, and then they're like, what would Diddy do or something? And he's like right over there. It was kind of cringe seeing that now. And
what would Diddy do?
What would Diddy do? He was
mayonnaise the motherfucker.
He was in an all that episode. That's funny. But I seen the videos years ago of like the Nickelodeon guy being creeps to Ariana Grande, or
I say, wasn't it I think iCarly?
Yeah, it's one of those. It's a little after my time. But I've seen videos of him just being super creepy.
Yeah.
Not to mention, that chick Amanda Bynes, she's like batshit crazy now. She supposedly had a fake Twitter thread. People think this Twitter thread of a girl going by another name who's claiming that she knows 13-year-olds who've been impregnated by this guy. Yeah. And no one did anything. People think that that's Amanda Bynes using a different name to be able to let all that out. I really don't know, but there definitely seems to be that culture in Hollywood, like pedophilia, sex, domination. It's weird. Maybe it's all the cocaine too. They love their cocaine out there.
Yeah, I've heard they I think it's called exotic drugs. Like
that's an exotic drug?
Yeah, I think so.
That's cool. I think of exotic drugs as like the toad venom or the toad oil, whatever that is.
Oh, like you lick the toad's back or whatever. Yeah.
People have like spiritual awakenings. That's what I think exotic is. Regular cocaine is just like, it's garbage.
It's any man's drug.
So, yeah, I think of like the hard stuff, the trippables as exotics. And it's more natural. Yeah, P. Diddy's fucked anyway.
But do they have him like in jail? I mean, is he locked up?
I think he's still like, in the Caribbean,
or something?
Doing like that one banker, that crypto banker did. He just went to the Bahamas and just hung out there till the U.S. expedited him. I will tell you, if the feds got warrants for his home, they have good reason. I think they definitely have good reason to like get a federal judge, to get warrants for all of his homes or 2 of his homes, whatever.
Especially some of that high profile of a case. I mean, to go in there and get that shit wrong that'd be pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what could happen to them if they went in there and they were all wrong. They're like, sorry everybody.
Maybe that is the truth, and they're just like they're fishing, seeing what they could find.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's been associated with someone. They think he knows people, he's involved in that. He probably is a creep. I mean, he probably did that one artist when she was underage, Cassidy. There's some funny videos of him.
Yeah.
There's this one video of them, P. Diddy and this girl Cassidy on the red carpet, and the reporter asked her, like, do you have any confessions to make? And P. Diddy's like, oh my God. It looked like his soul left.
I got warrants.
It looked like his soul left his body. And then
Yeah.
the reporter's like, do you have any confessions to make about the award show tonight and what you'll be getting? It's like, oh God. Oh man. There's another.
I was thinking the same thing.
Dude, there's another hilarious video. It's P. Diddy and a bunch of rappers hanging out. I think they're on a podcast. Kind of like us. And they're talking shit and everything. And P. Diddy says to the rapper Fabulous, I like it when you do that, daddy. He says it like twice. And Fabulous is just like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty funny, dude.
Yeah,
It was
like once
kinda
it's funny.
weird.
The second time was.
It was kind of weird.
Did he?
Dude, oh well, that.
I wonder, did he pick out his own, like, nicknames? Which is like, oh man.
Yeah, he
Because
used,
he went from P. Diddy, Sean Combs,
he used to
Puffy.
be Puff Daddy back in the
Yeah.
90s. That was the first rap CD I ever bought, Puff Daddy and Biggie Smalls.
Yeah.
Then he changed it to Sean Diddy Combs, and then now it's just P. Diddy.
Yeah. But did somebody else make that change, or was like, you know what? I want to be. That's what we'll be called now.
Well, Prince did something like that.
Well, I think he legally changed.
He
his
turned
name to
himself
a damn sign.
into a symbol,
Yeah, I remember that.
and everyone just referred to him as the artist formerly known as Prince. That is so cool. That's so fucking cool. But, yeah.
See, that's another play on the damn, like a Hollywood power or something. Like, you know what? That's a screw y'all move. You know what? You want to.
I got the money.
There isn't a Prince anymore. You're gonna call me this now.
But we don't know what it's called. It's not even a word
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, I never
That's
have
bad.
of all
That's
the
a
coverage.
flex.
Yeah.
That's a flex right there.
You get it stamped by a judge. That's badass. Well. So yeah, well, how was your week, man? I mean,
It's been busy, man. A lot going on. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this vacation. You know, it's gonna be cool.
yeah,
Everyone needs vacations now and then. It's important for your mental health.
yeah. And we're going live Wednesday. We're gonna wrestle a freaking great white shark
Shit.
on location.
I seen someone fishing and got a shark one night. It was probably like, it was about this big.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Now, did they? How did they unhook it? Did they just like act like they were going in there with their mouth, or did they have?
I think he just like went in there with his hand, and just, yanked it out. But he, this douchebag, like wasn't gonna let it go. He just let it die.
Yeah.
It was some random guy on the beach one night, and we're just all hanging out like over there,
Yeah.
and I see this guy reeling in a fucking shark, and we're like, whoa! So we go over there and help him out. But yeah, he's like, no, I don't want to throw it back. I want to keep it. But then he like changed his mind. It was dead anyway. Guy was a douche.
I mean, you can eat shark though, right?
Yeah, I've heard you can.
Or like fried or something.
I'm sure there's
What's
people in other countries that eat shark.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Shark-
I'm sure there's an Asian country.
Shark sushi.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try once. What's the weirdest thing you ever caught on the damn fishing?
An empty turtle shell.
Empty turtles. How do you hook a empty?
I don't know.
I think we've caught a like a baby alligator.
Really?
Before, yeah. That was about this long.
Where were you at?
It's Lake Eufaula. Down near
Oh, okay.
the Alabama coast, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, there's another lake before that, Lake Blackshear. Before you get there, we were camped there. You go down there and camp all the time. They got little waterways coming in. We were just fishing on that, and then we're like, all right. Well,
Is there alligators in Lake Eufaula?
oh yeah,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know there's a lot of bass fishing there, but
yeah,
man, that sucks. I freaking hate alligators, man.
yeah. I wouldn't want to. I definitely
I
wouldn't
mean,
want to
now,
fuck one.
yeah, you can't go swimming in the lake now because there's fucking alligators. I'm sure do people
You know
still
what?
go swimming. I'm not going swimming if there's fucking alligators living there.
I was to bring like a bucket of chicken, and then put it at the other end of the lake and pour it out.
So you're
And
just
then-
gonna pour out a bunch of KFC, a whole bucket of KFC into the lake.
I wasn't planning on spending that much. I was gonna know like raw chicken for the alligators.
Oh,
Yeah.
that wouldn't taste good.
Well, for the alligator, yeah.
Okay, I guess.
But yeah, it would draw them to the other side of the lake. They'd go on down a little bit, throw the chicken. They'll be full. They wouldn't want to fight with me. I can go swimming over
Now
there.
I can go swimming.
Yeah.
That's sad. Yeah,
But-
alligators freak me out because they're mean and they eat you. They want to eat you for sure.
You ever see those fucking videos of the guys who think they're just master alligator? They get their arm like
I've
like
seen,
some of those gators like they'll or the dude he's like say I'm fine I'm fine. He sticks his head in the fucking alligator's mouth.
Yeah, I
And
seen
it's-
that in Joe Dirt.
Yeah, something like that.
It's just alligators like just slamming them up and down
Yeah.
on the ground. Oh man.
You know what's funny is, damn, when was this? Back in around like 2000, 20 years ago or so. When I was building cell phone towers, I used to work up on the towers, and on the way we lived down in Warner Robins. We would drive up to North Georgia, and on the way we'd read the newspapers as I scanned through ads. This was a 5-hour ride. And then there was an ad for damn alligator wranglers. So people to perform, they said for $20 an hour, you come in there and get to know the alligators and you perform with them. Like, the part of the test is, it was actually, all this was in the ad. It was like, the part of the test is you have to do, like hold the alligator's head with your
So,
chin like this and put
There's
your arms
a
up.
job opening in the classifieds.
Yeah, for down in Florida for
$20 an hour and 24 years ago. That's decent money.
yeah. Oh yeah, that
Especially
wasn't too
for
bad.
someone who's dumb enough to do that. Like, yeah, you get good. It's like, I'm making $20 an hour up there.
Me
Yeah,
and Cletus.
I would never. That's crazy.
Yeah,
But yeah, I guess you got to put a job opening out somewhere. You know, we need alligator wranglers for the swamp down here. This
they're
freaking swamp
recruiting in South
land.
Georgia.
I don't like the swamp lands either, man. I'm not a fan.
I don't know. I don't mind them. You get some. Well, I don't know. If I was on like Naked and Afraid, I wouldn't want. Well, I say I wouldn't want the swamp, but every time they have an episode on there, and they're in the swamp area, these motherfuckers eating good because they
Yeah.
got fish, wrestling gators, snakes. I mean,
Yeah, that's one thing about the survival. They need to be near water. The bigger the body of water, the better. And those producers just like fuck them over. Then the camera guys are like eating bags of chips the whole fucking time.
yeah. I was watching one. This dude's about to eat into this deadly apple. He's like, "Oh, look, there's an apple on the ground." He's like, they pick it up. The other contestant comes over and says, "Oh, did you eat this? Oh no, this is like the kiss of death apple or some shit." And it's like, I'm like, the camera crew couldn't at least step in. Hey,
The camera.
I gotta stop you there.
No, the producers need the camera guys to keep recording at all cost.
Yeah,
Those contestants signed the waiver. They knew what they were signing up for.
motherfuckers.
I think lots of producers do that. It's like, hey, if they die, they die. No, probably not.
Yeah, there's got to be some medical assistance. Have you ever thought about going on a show like that, or like Survivor, Naked and Afraid?
I used to love that show. I could not hack it. I couldn't handle it.
You don't think so?
Probably not. I mean, Naked and Afraid's like even a bigger deal.
Yeah.
It's even harder.
I watched a shitload of that show. I've thought about it. I actually started like Googling the submission process. I wasn't gonna like try it then, but I was like, well, let me just look up and see what it is, just in case I'm just like completely stupid one day. How do I really want to just let's not eat for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's brutal, man. Like your body starts eating itself.
Yeah.
And those people are like lose muscle mass. It's kind of scary to think about.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd probably faint or something after 2 days, and probably have to get like escorted out of there.
Maybe I should do it like here. I wonder if they practice that like at the house before they like just practice try to go a week without eating. Because, I mean, how much time do they have? I need to look up some shit because, I mean, I'm just wondering how much time do they have before they know they're about to go to an episode or go film or whatever to go to a location. Like 6 months or something like that? I mean, I would practice that whole time, just not eating.
That would be even more brutal if the camera crew came to your house, got you out of bed, like, you're starting now. You're starting now. Choose your 2 things and come on. Dude, that would be crazy, too. Like,
get your ass up.
That's the next step. Like, contestants do not know when or where they're going.
You're going to be like chlorophyll. Just wake up in the fucking naked in the jungle.
Oh, man.
With a little survivor bag.
Yeah, that'll be the next one. That'll be like the next Naked and Afraid Squid Game
2 yeah. They'll be drugged and taken to an unknown location.
That'll be cool. Well, happy Easter, man. Like, I'm looking forward to this vacation.
Yeah, that's going to be nice, man. I'm very much looking forward to it. And I think it's supposed to be warm a couple days, so get out there and get some sun, man. I'm just fucking... Especially you get out in the sun, I mean, it's like I was almost disappeared. I'm so fucking white. Everything's been clothed.
Yeah,
for the last 5 months.
I could get some tan, but not too much. I got the sun poisoning that last time.
Really?
Made borderline sun poisoning. I was like a vampire. Like I could not have like my skin directly in the sun. It would just hurt too bad.
Yeah.
Then I had the blisters like growing all over my skin just from all the fucking skin. That was last time I went to PC with you guys.
Yeah.
That was
there's your son.
That was after that day at Shell Island.
That was the sun saying, try somewhere new, man. Give it a go.
Try the Atlantic Ocean and not the Gulf with sand as white as Coke. But that was just after like 2 days. But that was the worst sunburn I ever had.
Yeah, man.
I think. Do you get sick from sun poisoning? Like physically nauseated?
I think so because I think there's a lot of your body is going to heal this, so it doesn't leave you with much energy. Yeah, I think, or your body works because you're already like almost in like a state of like your body's all dry as shit on the inside anyways because you're probably not drinking enough water. So and then when your body drains and sends all its resources to heal that, then it takes you probably get a little weaker.
Okay, well, thankfully, I didn't get sick or nothing, but it was terrible. Terrible sun poisoning. Me and sunburn.
Fucking sun!
Yeah. That good for nothing sun.
But, you know what's crazy is it does that, and it's like 92 million miles away.
That's only 8 minutes for the sun.
At what, 3.82 times 10 to the 8th power meters per second. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 8 minutes. That sounds about right.
Yeah, you know, it's no Karl Malone, but you know, it's pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah, I could totally see.
No Bruce Jenner.
I could totally see why people worship the sun back in the day. It's like it gave life to the earth, literally. Like, could not live without it. And it's real. It's like right in front of you. Of course, people were like, "Oh, worship this life giver." Of course, that's different from nowadays.
Yeah, you know, I'm glad. You know, I'm really glad I wasn't around when there was like a bunch of gods, like polygoddess or whatever it's called. But
yeah,
that's not a real word, by the way. Damn, I'm thinking about those because I would end up just forgetting about what the fuck. I was like go around like kick a rock. So, oh my God, you just kicked the rock of the god. I forgot. Sorry. It was like he was like, oh, I forgot there's that god. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cow tip. Got get worse. Well, know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that was kind of a big transition back in the day. You know, with Moses, those Egyptians worshiping all the gods.
Yeah.
And the God had to step in and be like, "Hey, I gotta kill your firstborns. Sorry, you guys need to get your shit together."
It's gonna burn.
I do wonder, like, where Judaism first came from. The first Judaism, one God, one deity. It's interesting, and I wonder how long it actually was there before Christ. That interests me. Like, where did it start?
Well, they believe in the Old Testament, right?
Yeah, but
and the New Testament is just they don't believe Jesus is the prophet or the Son of God, so it's just God.
No, I mean, like,
I think
original Judaism before Christ. I'm very curious as to how it how it started.
I think, well, no, because it'd be King of the Jews, so it would have been.
Yeah, everyone's worshiping all these gods: God of the sea, God of the sky, God of mercy, God of war. But Judaism spreading just like one God, and that's the truth.
Yeah.
It's interesting, but yeah, that was just thousands of years ago. And now we move into Christianity after the resurrection of Jesus, which Easter is in a couple days.
Yeah, happy Easter, everybody.
Happy Easter.
Yeah, tomorrow, I guess, is Good Friday.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of ironic. Where did the good for Good Friday? How did it become Good Friday? Because that's the day he was buried, right? And then rose.
Yeah.
On Sunday.
It doesn't sound too good, but
yeah,
that's what it's called, man.
I'll have to look it up.
And I know Jesus rose on a Sunday. That's why Sunday is the Sabbath.
Yeah.
And it is the beginning of the week. You hear that, everybody? Sunday is the beginning of the week.
No, man.
No, that's why The day is holy, the beginning of the week, the start of the week, because they would all work 6 days a week, 12 hours a day. They'll just take off Sundays. It was pretty brutal.
But you know what I think? I'm sorry, family fucking crisis. That's what you get with low budget podcasts, everybody.
The family
These
bothering us.
ruining my happiness. Almost. Because I always considered like the weekend, like in terms of like I go at the end because my cup has just been run, like spilleth over. And on Sunday I get the refill. Then I can go into Monday, start Monday, and go to replenish on Sunday.
It does seem that way.
So that's my logic behind it. I mean, it's, you know how crazy it would have been. Imagine like 2,000 years ago when they're discovering all this shit about the sun and the planet. Copernicus is then figured out, you know, how in the fuck did we figure out that? I mean, basic tools. We just sitting there staring. They was like, holy shit. Like next month, there's a whole new set of stars appear. I mean, they just had to stare at the sky and draw the shit on paper. And they said, wait a minute, did you notice last month? 30 days less.
Yeah.
There was a different star pattern, and then they drew shit, and that's how they.
Crazy, but it's all the Matrix anyway.
Matrix. Pre-programmed.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of programs, you need to subscribe to ours. Whoop whoop. Thanks for joining everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Join us live, Hilton Head Island. It's gonna be a blizzle. Peace.